You never know what you're going to miss if you don't get out there. After more than a year of living in our truck camper, I gotta say Twin Lakes is probably our favorite view so far. And between the western states and some of the northern states, we've been to some pretty nice camping sites. Alabama Hills, Mount Hood, Lone Rock Beach. But I mean, this view right here, that was our view from where we had camped. That's really hard to beat. Watching this brightly colored spider do her thing, that was a lot of fun. Would this be the yellow sac spider? If so, you don't want it biting you. Very beautiful to look at from a distance though. Twin Lakes is right in the middle of Colorado, in the Rocky Mountains. And this is very much what I expected to see when we got to the world famous Colorado Rockies. There are some hiking trails that were accessible from our campground here, and the views were almost always stunning. And from this area, people will park so that they can ascend Mount Elbert, the highest peak in the Colorado Rockies. Well, the highest peak of the Rocky Mountains, period. From up high, we got to see a lot of people kayaking out on the lake. For us, maybe next time. There was so much to do here that we just never got around to it. We got a lot of e-biking in, though. So, you like this place?
I love this place. It's beautiful.
It sure is.
It's a multi-million-dollar view.
Yeah, the lake and the mountains. Whew.
Not saying that we don't get some wind. We've had a little bit of rain, but it's, it's fun.
Yeah, we've had a lot of wind here. A lot of it comes from that direction. That's looking to the west. And then kind of coming up this hill from the lake level, we get a little bit of that.
The thing is, it'll blow for a little while, and then it'll be completely calm again. So it's not like you have wind the whole time. It's random. So it's really nice to just have our legs down on the camper and everything's stable, and it's pretty easy.
Yeah, when it gets really bad, we just go inside and just chill inside for a while. I'll work on some editing, talk to some friends and stuff. Kelly will make plans, and then I'll check her plans and make sure I know the road ahead, and she'll get the shopping list together, and we'll make sure that we have our stops ready to get fuel, to get DEF, and to get the meats that we need for our diet. And
we probably only shop about every 2 weeks, and then like when we know we are going to a place where there's not as many grocery stores or whatever because it's kind of touristy, we just have to pick up some fresh veggies, maybe some eggs, ice cream, the low carb stuff, of course.
Yeah, we have a tiny little bowl of low carb ice cream at the end of most days.
Little treat.
Yep, little treat. It's definitely something to look forward to, but our diet has just changed so much in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
We've gone almost completely straight keto with an emphasis on leaning towards carnivore. So we still consume things like cabbage, and then cabbage products like sauerkraut and kimchi with those raw probiotics. So really good for gut health. And then celery, we'll do that. That's got a good prebiotic fiber. And then
yogurt.
Well,
really good.
That's the animal product. Yeah, Stonyfield. And we don't get the fat-free stuff. Why do they still even make fat-free? Oh my gosh. They should. Twin Lakes, little divider, making them, I guess, 2 separate lakes. Just beautiful though. How about that view? How about those clouds on the mountains? If you're seeing those little dark spots on the mountains, that's the clouds. You can see them move. Yeah, just like those spotty clouds in the sky, we're also getting spotty clouds on the spotty dark areas on the mountains. Oh yeah, we're going for a morning walk with that view right there. Oh man, that is a view. That's $1 million. That's a $6 million view. Coming up to some aspens here. And there's just a little peak of the lake that you had seen before. And those gorgeous mountains off in the distance. This is a lot of what I had dreamed Colorado would be like. And here we are. And after this, we make our way over to the Sierra Nevadas, kind of our home base, to another mountain range that we absolutely love. All right, Aspen Grove coming up. And this is where we're going to see a lot of wildflowers and probably some bluebirds as well. Some what? Lakes? Yes. There they are. That's the other of the twin lakes. So we got some little aspen trees here. A lot of sagebrush. And here we're coming up to some of those gorgeous wildflowers. Nice, beautiful purple. If you know what kind of pine tree needle that is, let me know. I like learning this stuff. We get to learn a little bit here and there as we go about our journeys. Yeah, there was as much hiking and exploration around here as anyone could want to do. We were here about mid-July and the wildflowers were just amazing. I mean, this was definitely the place to get yourself an eye full of natural beauty. Yeah, stay there just a little longer. Oh, where are you going? And a nice view. Pretty cool, huh? Do you think I have something for you? Is that why you're being such a brave bird? Are you okay? Wow. I'm not sure I've seen such a brave bird. Are you going to get up on my shoe next? This is unbelievable. All right, I got to go that way. There you go. You go about doing your own thing. Nice to meet you, though, bird. In this beautiful place. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy, too. This bird is still hanging around. Although this time we got close to our bikes. Seriously, bird, I gotta ask, are you ill? Look, honey.
Hi, bird. Is he hurt?
I don't think so.
He's just really brave.
Yeah, maybe a little too brave.
Hello, brave bird.
I hope she's okay.
You don't want to get eaten, do you? You should be afraid.
Yeah.
You should not be this brave.
I know, that's how close you got to me.
Do you know what kind of bird it is?
No idea.
Haven't heard him chirp at all, huh?
No.
Hopefully he's not hurt.
Well, it's either a young bird or it's a female.
Why do you say that?
Because it's not brightly colored.
Oh, right.
All right, bird, we're going to be going now. Goodbye. Hey, just rode our bikes down to the west end of Twin Lakes. South end, South Mountains. And somewhere over that little peninsula over there, that's a peninsula, is the, what is the name of that? There's some buildings over there.
Interlaken.
Interlaken. And so, and then here's the other peninsula heading south from the north end, and there's an opening between those two peninsulas, and there's a south peninsula heading to the south shore. So we came down here, we thought we'd check it out, and the water's pretty nice. I would go swimming if I brought my swimming trunks. Beautiful here. There's always been some clouds in the sky, but today's been a particularly nice day. You can see some of the shadows on the hills up to the south over here, and the wind has not been too bad. Even us parked way up on the hill, it has not gotten too bad yet. So it's pretty nice here. And we are at Deception Point. I did not know that was the name. That's what the sign says. So this is the end of the peninsula heading south from the north. The actual end is right there. And there's the waterway across. Looks like it probably gets about, I don't know, 20 feet deep. And then that peninsula over there is the other side.
Nice little beach area.
Yeah, cool area. I was really tempted to bring our kayak down and get out on the lake, but it just never happened. We did see a lot of kayakers out here, though. These days, I always look outside after a rainstorm. One day while we were there, we rode out to the Mount Elbert trailhead and enjoyed that. Another day, we hiked along the Mount Elbert forebay, and the wildflowers were just thick. And then there were all of those epic bike rides that we took. And there was more amazing views, more amazing fields of different colors of wildflowers. I think this one is lupin. And these Fat Tire Electric X Peaks were excellent for the trail. I love to go riding where I get to see amazing things. And just more views of this lake. You can't hardly get enough of it. What?
I was thinking we were going to go up this road for a bit.
And that's what we did. And we got some pretty good views of the camping situation here. So there's some spots up here that are kind of rugged. This guy with his overlander setup was able to get up here just fine. And then there's some spots that are not so rugged. How is this for a nice campsite in the aspen grove? If we're looking for hiking trails, we might want to go this way.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Just a bunch of nice campsites. Yeah, another campground altogether. This one might be paid. It was down the road from us. We were in that free area. Just thought you might want to see what kind of campgrounds are over in this area. And this would be Road 122, heading up towards Mount Elbert. Requiring a whole bunch of switchbacks in order to make its way up this steep grade. And this was a very good day. More aspen groves, conifer forests. Oh, it was nice. Oh, we gotta check this out.
Makes you wish you could have done some of this when you were younger.
Oh, I know. For sure.
Good morning, sorry.
Amazing. Camping out with a view like this.
Yep.
We actually got a better view, but nice campsite. Good morning. Even here they have ground squirrels. Wow, this place is just amazing. Yeah, it's a ground squirrel chirping at us. There were a lot of ground squirrels at our campsite. Up here, I don't know if there was ground squirrels, chipmunks, or squirrels. Thank you for hanging out with us this far. Our mountain biking may not be the most exciting part of our videos, maybe for some, but something really cool is up ahead. Glad we were able to continue, because this is just so nice. Colorado back roads. Whoa. I think we should just turn around.
Really? We're almost there.
Almost where?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's try the next hill. Just off to the right, it looks like.
Yes. It turned out to be a good thing that we continued. The road got better and we didn't miss what was up ahead.
Totally okay.
Whew.
Next rough, if we get into the rough spot like that, we'll stop.
Oh, okay, this is cool. Yeah.
Woo!
I like it.
That's awesome.
A lot. Are you still recording? Yes. Okay, let's shoot this video, and we're going to meander around this area as best we can. I like this. I really like this. See the shadow of a tree in the pond here? Phone says I only got 15 minutes of run time left before I run out of memory. Phone says I only got 15 minutes of run time left before I run out of memory.
And go.
Okay. Now I gotta let my shoes dry. Pretty tame, I know, but hey, it's better than working. Wet brakes.
Well, you would have had to come back through anyway.
Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been great, the struggle I had getting across.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let me see my
Probably
phone.
a lot faster to do it that way.
Gotta let those brakes dry off. They're noisy. Did you hear that? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just let this keep filming because you never know what kind of funny thing's going to happen. Wow. You really got to get here to see all these wildflowers. All the photos and film I take ain't gonna do it justice. Yicka-dicka-dicka-dicka-ding. Yicka-dicka-ding-ding. This video is almost done. I'm just going to finish up with this nice little ride here. Well, now this has definitely been a very long video, and it took me long to finalize it and finally get it posted up here. And if you've watched this far, you are a true friend. This is going to be a bit rough. Got to get through this and try to help Kelly. Hopefully she waits for me. Yeah, let me come help you. All right. I get to go down this again.
Okay.
See how fun this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Most of the other parts, that was the worst one.
Yes, absolutely.
There might be one more bad one, but going down is much easier regardless.
Yeah, you just got to roll with it. Thank you for watching. We definitely had our fun. Woo! Hey, squirrel!